Again, my name is Gabe Zolna. You want to read something that's really insane? And this is, well, pretty much anything we read now is insane, but if you go before it's news, there's an article, UN in final days of creating global gun control treaty. Okay, now here's the part that I really got a kick out of. The main reason the arms treaty talks are taking place at all is that the United States, the world's biggest arms trader, reversed U.S. policy on the issue after President Barack Obama was elected and decided in 2009 to support a treaty, as did his Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Now let me understand this. These two people were the ones that got this thing back on the table. Okay, they want to support the proliferation or reduce or eliminate the proliferation of weapons throughout the world. Okay, now that's why they went ahead and they re-engaged this small arms treaty in 2009. Now, who are the biggest suppliers of illegal weapons? Well, you got Eric Holder as one, you got Barack Hussein as Obama as two, and you got Hillary Clinton as three. Now, if you remember, Hillary Clinton, under oath, when she was questioned by Senator Lindsey Graham, I'm sorry, it wasn't Lindsey Graham, it was Senator Rand Paul. Yeah, she said that she had no idea that weapons were being transferred into Turkey, and that he needs to ask those that might know, because she doesn't know. Now, this is the Secretary of State. That's what she still was. All right? Now, how insane is this? All right? You got Eric Holder pushing thousands of weapons into Mexico. Americans have been slaughtered. A border agent, an ICE agent, and who knows how many other agents have been slaughtered and will continue to be slaughtered. You got Obama sending tons and shiploads of weapons into Turkey that finds its way into Syria. You got the new Secretary of State, John Kerry. He said, yeah, we're training them. And then we find that they've been training them for well over a year in Jordan. Who's them? Well, you got Al-Qaeda, you got the Taliban, you got the Muslim Brotherhood, you got all the convicts that were in prison. These aren't convicts that were released because of good behavior. They were in prison serving their time. They've all been released from all of those screwed up Muslim countries as long as they're willing to fight against Assad. How crazy is all of this? I mean, this UN's a complete farce. They want to have the small arms treaty, and it was Obama that re-engaged it in 2009, and he's the biggest gun runner probably in the history of this country. Yeah, that's what he is. This is insane. But this just shows you how useless the United Nations really is. And then we find not only was the United States training these radical Syrian Freedom Fighter whack jobs, but so is England and so is France. Yeah. Yeah, because they're part of the United Nations. Is this crazy or what? I mean, you know, if you read this in a book, you'd think that it was a comic book. You wouldn't believe that this is real. Hillary Clinton needs to be arrested. She needs to be charged with perjury. She needs to be tried for perjury. Barack Obama, he needs to be arrested for endless crimes. And hopefully, Judge Moore might make that a reality. Unbelievable small arms treaty. You got the biggest gun runner in the world over there in Washington. Yeah. Barack Hussein Obama. You couldn't call him Hussein when he was running. He just became Hussein as soon as he got into office. What a joke.